a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Filter out the irrelevant noise. Focus on the objective. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. Once friends as batchmates, but now different batches divide us. For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder and yet no real disorder at all. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I'm always doing that, which I cannot do, in order that I may learn how to do it. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. You fall because you are human, and rise because you are divine. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old people. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. Savor everything. Cling to nothing. Live now, because living then won't be any better. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. Everything is relative in this world, where change alone endures. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. I believe in looking reality straight in the eye and denying it. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. Too many people are too busy making a living to make a life. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. If you don't build your own dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. You don't put your life into your books. You find it there. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. Therefore the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. For we can only know that we know nothing, and a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. In the end, it will all work out okay. The end isn't final if we're not okay with it. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives.